Do you see him?
It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
He can help us.
Put your seatbelt back on. Do not look at him, okay?
Okay.
I know.
Kyle, just trust me and get his attention.
Officer! Hey! Officer! Help! Officer! Hey! Help! Roll your window down! Please help us! We need help! Oh, hey! The guy you're looking for, he's behind you! Right behind you! Please help us! Pull over!
Can you see him? He's catching up. Go! Kyle, call 911 on the tablet.
911, what's your emergency?
The man on the news is chasing me in a silver minivan.
Current location?
Driving on 95 South, just after the state exit.
Ma'am, all units in that vicinity are currently responding to a multi-vehicle crash.
He caused that accident! My son and I are in danger!
Ma'am, we cannot get to you at the moment. Stay on the line. Get someplace safe.
Mom, he died.
Shit.
Tell me you have the charger.
I don't.
Oh my god. We're on our own. Okay.
We should just go to the station.
There's no way we can outrun him. We have to lose him. We need to go to Grandma's.
Why? It's your strategy, remember? From the video game?
What?
It's something we're familiar with, okay?
It's the safest place to hide you. And we can call for help with a silent alarm.
And it'll confuse the heck out of someone who's never been there before.
Right. Like Uncle Freddy was saying. He still gets lost there. Like a maze of spaghetti.
Yeah, exactly.
So you think he'll get lost?
For long enough. Can you see him?
No. I think he's still back towards the entrance.
Starting now, we stick to our plan.
Our backup plan.
If we do that, I promise you, we're gonna get through this together, okay? You and me. Okay.
Go.
Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! You see me? You're always gonna see me. I'm always gonna be inside your head. Every time you think of your little boy and what you could have done to save him. Kyle? Kyle Flynn? Police. You're safe, son. Come on out. Come on, son. Your mom's hurt. She's okay. She asked us to come and get you. Come on, son. It's okay. Come on out, boy.
I heard a lot of noise. Here's your fucking courtesy tap! You're okay. Mom.
Miss Flynn, may I have a moment?
It's okay. I'll be right back. Okay. Uncle Fred's alive.
He is?
He's gonna be okay.
Can we go see him?
Yeah. Yeah.
We got your statement, so you are free to go.
Good choice.
When you're in nearly every scene of a film, is it kind of a daunting role, or you get completely immersed in it for a while?
Yeah, you get completely immersed. You know, it's time stops, reality is cancelled. You're just in it. You know, the train leaves the station, you're on the train.
From an audience point of view, how much are you a lover of cinema on the big screen, on the IMAX? You know, the experience of being in a screening room.
Oh, it's the best. You know, I mean, to have that darkened room full of like strangers invested in this story. That's the best. This is what I've loved since I was a kid. You know.
The experience of working with Chris, is it truly different type of cinematic experience?
100%. The reason is nobody works like this anymore, where everything on set that everything you're going to see in the film is there on set. And so everybody's there because of Chris and trying to fulfill his vision, and then ultimately become very close over the course of it because nobody has a cell phone. Everybody's just focused on each other. It's wonderful.
How much do you enjoy the cinema experience, especially for movies like that? You know, Belfast as well, where the cinematography is so key to telling the story.
Yeah, I think that the size, the sound, the noise, the visceral quality of it, he pulls off things in this that really startle the audience, I think. Really startle them. And it's quite unlike anything else you're likely to see.
How does it feel to be back with the community of the film? Because there's so many actors. It's such a great ensemble.
Yeah.
You know, premieres must be very special for films like
They're
that.
so special because, I mean, especially for films that we're all so proud of, and you're so honored to be in it. And just to be together is like what we all want. We just want a moment to celebrate this film. It's such an achievement, like a feat of filmmaking by Chris. So we're all just delighted to be together.
Everybody says that, you know, Christopher Nolan's filmmaking is different. In what way is it different?
It's a full experience. It's a kidnap. It's a fully immersive world that challenges you and confronts you with things and asks you very profound questions. He's just groundbreaking. He really is.
It's quite masterful. I like the vest. It's very chic.
Thank you. I'm trying something new.
Well, it's working. Good to see you as always. Is it great to be all together, you know, at premieres, because it's such a community type of ensemble film?
Yeah, it's wonderful to be together. It's wonderful to be working in service of the great Christopher Nolan. I mean, that's obviously a career high point for all of us.
How much do you love receiving those types of scripts where, you know, every character gets their place to shine?
Well, so I read the script. I was like, this is a masterpiece. And you know, he had written it in the first person, which I'd never seen before. It was a really great script. And then I read the book that he adapted it from, and then I really had a whole new appreciation. I've adapted books before, and he got every nuance and subtlety from this incredibly dense historical text, like into all of those little dynamics you're talking about. Like, all of these characters feel three-dimensional. Even characters who pass through for like one scene or kind of in the background, everybody has a backstory, and they're based. It's absolutely historically accurate. I mean, it's a really masterful work of writing that he did there.
على البيج اكسكلوسيف انترفيو لمات ديمون واميلي بلانت يلي رجعوا اجتمعوا هون باوبنهايمر بعد ما مثلوا سوا ب ادجستمنت بيورو سنه 2011 وهن اصدقاء مثل ما رح تشوفوا هون بهاللقاء.
We're in a race against the Nazis. And I know what it means.
We have a 12-month head start. 18. How could you possibly know that?
Thanks ever so much for seeing us today, and what an extraordinary experience to be part of this film. I mean, I feel it's like an Ivy League kind of film, you know, everyone's at it, top of its game, no?
Yeah,
well, we hope so. We're trying to match
everyone except for Blunty over here.
No.
Oh, well,
come on now. Come on. I know you've been stuck with me all day, but you've got to keep being generous and saying nice things.
Sorry,
right?
guy. Sorry.
We're all trying to kind of amount to the giant that Chris Nolan is on the genius front and on the just being good front. But yeah, it was an immense, cool journey for all of us, an exciting one, and I'm so happy it's out. It's really cool.
Let's go recruit some scientists.
Is he easy to work with, Chris, or he knows exactly what he wants?
He does, so, and in that way, that is what's easy about it.
Yeah, but he doesn't kind of mandate that you do exactly what he wants. He wants to see what you're going to do, and then he'll pull it into his vision somehow.
Yeah.
He's just so easy to work with.
And curious and great with actors, and I think you sometimes get someone who's led by the visuals and that's what they're interested in, and they sort of leave you to your own devices. Or you get someone who's great with actors, but you kind of know it's not going to look great. And I think this is just this amazing amalgamation of both huge skill sets, and he's a joy. He really is.
It's quite masterful, this film.
Why would we go to the middle of nowhere for who knows how long?
Why? Why? How about because this is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of the world?
How much did you dive into the time period? I mean, I found myself after, you know, I knew a bit about it, but I found myself really trying to find out as much as I could.
Yeah, I mean, we all read the book that it was based on, and then did some other outside reading. You know, I think because when you get a part in a Christopher Nolan movie, you want to make sure that you show up armed with everything that you possibly can, just so you can give him options. But it's an incredible time in history. It's an incredible time what these people lived through and the decisions they were faced with. Chris says he's the most important person to ever live. And we're still living with the repercussions of the life that he lived. And so it was great to have something a story this consequential matched with a director really at the absolute height of his ability. That was a perfect marriage.
But I can perform this miracle.
World War II would be over. Our boys would come home.
That's happening, isn't it?
Do you get the chance to make the characters your own? Because they're based on, you know, real-life characters and public figures, but they are still characters.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know what she sounded like, or, I mean, I saw photographs of her. So it will be my interpretation of her, it will be his interpretation of Leslie Groves, but it's, there is great freedom, I think, because, I mean, people didn't know that much about Kitty Oppenheimer. So there was a lot to explore there, and freedom to do so.
Yeah, for sure.
They won't fear it until they've used it.
My final question is about being audience members on these types of films. Is it the total kind of film you want to be in a cinema, seated down, and you guys as audience members just rediscovering from another viewpoint?
Yeah, you want to find the biggest screen that's showing this movie, without question.
Because that's what it was made for, and Chris sweat bullets for this, and for it to be a fully immersive experience, and he made it because he loves audiences, and he wants you to feel it. He wants you to feel this movie shuddering through your veins. That's what he wants, and he's just So please, like, go to the biggest screen you can find, and I think that's what I saw it on. I haven't seen it with an audience yet.
I saw it in a big IMAX.
Good.
Yeah,
It was at
that's
the
how to do
Science
it.
Museum, so it was
Good,
like
great,
that's
great.
it was
cool.
super.
That's cool.
Well, thank you for the Adjustment Bureau reunion.
Oh.
You're very welcome.
12 years
People have
later.
been clamoring out for it, haven't they?
We had to just finally acquiesce and give the world what they wanted.
Exactly. You know, that sequel is still in the making.
Yeah.
Well, thanks ever so much. Have a great
Thank
day.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world?
Chances are near zero.
Near zero.
What do you want for theory alone?
Zero would be nice.
كان أول يوم مدرسة بعد العطلة الصيفية.
شفتوا الباك سكول فيديو تبع تصميم؟ يا دوب نزلت وصار عليه 1000 لايك.
أنا بس كنت حابة أصير حدا زيها.
شكرا بس لا.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you and nice to see you, Taha.
Nice to see you too.
خلينا نبلش مع حماس الموسم الثاني وشو كان المين سورس اوف انسبيريشن له؟
مدرسة الروابي للبنات كان دايما في قصص كتير حابة أحكيها over the years، يعني كان زي مئات قصص كتير حابة أحكيها عن البنات، وكانت مدرسة الروابي المظلة المناسبة أحكي هاي القصص. فهي مش لمبة وضوت فجأة، هي فعليا مئات سنين من قصص كتير حابة أحكيها أنا.
تارا، انت قد حضرت الموسم الاول، شو كان بدك تضيفي للموسم الثاني كونها الشخصيه جديده؟ بحس انه شوي شخصيتها رح تتعدد بالسيزون، يعني انه اتس ا layered performance بلاقيها.
أكيد كان إشي كتير exciting بالنسبة لنا، إنه إحنا داخلين على مسلسل محبوب كتير أصلاً ومحقق نجاح كبير. شخصية سارة كانت يمكن من أحلى الشخصيات اللي بحياتي لعبتها، جد كتير تمتعت فيها وكتير حبيت هاي البنت وكل شيء بتمر فيه وطريقة كيف شخصيتها بتتغير بين حلقة والتانية ورح نروح معاها على الجيرني تبعت إنها تطلع وتحقق أحلامها وتشوف إيش الحياة اللي كانت بدها إياها وترجع توقع. بس كان كتير ممتع التصوير، وإن شاء الله نجد الناس تحب المسلسل وتحب الشخصيات كمان مرة.
زهقت من إنه الكل بيتعامل معي وكأني ما إلي وجود. انت شفتي قديش صار في عندها فولورز على السوشيال ميديا؟ عامله سليب اوفر هذا الويكند عندي بالبيت، فلازم تيجي. هاي كانت بداية النهاية، ومن هاي اللحظة بالذات كل شيء صار أسوأ.
المواضيع الحساسة شوي بكل المواسم، قد ايه مهم بالنسبة لك انه تعالجيها بطريقة مباشرة ومتجردة؟
يمكن بالمسلسل أنا كفنانة أو مخرجة
This is Detective Jack Mosley, shield number 227. I guess this will be my last will and testament. This is for Diane. When this day is over, they're gonna come and talk to you about this, and they're gonna tell you what happened, Diane. But what they tell you is not really what happened here. So I hope that you get this. I was trying to do a good thing.
Entry team's in. We're all secure.
All right, we're out of here.
Smelling it? Couple of hours. We gotta move now. Would you turn that thing off? All right, who's downstairs we don't need?
All yours. Good luck.
Hey, I hate to do this to you, Jack, but I need you to sit on this until uniforms get here. All right? Just hang until you're relieved. All right? Don't touch anything.
Anything from me?
Breath mints. Sergeant Canova called. Wants you to write up this wire request. Said to make sure that you get the right dates on them this time, the particulars are on your desk, and he needs it by tonight.
Have an officer come by about 8 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Hey, Jack, I forgot to tell you the lieutenant's looking for you. He wants you to find him right away.
Yeah.
Hey, Mosley. Mosley.
Yeah.
Grace tell you to find me?
Yeah, just a minute ago.
All right, need a favor. Gotta get this guy from lockup and run him over to Center Street. The DA needs him ASAP. He's got to be in front of a grand jury before 10.
Signed down.
You signed the sheet?
Well, not technically, no, but I mean, I'm signed
Well,
down.
then consider yourself on overtime. Captain Gruber called. We need this thing done.
You got some regular mutt that takes care of this?
Well, I got Keenan, but he's still in the Verrazano. He's behind some overturned truck.
I'm tired. Lou. I mean, look,